Hey everybody, my name is Jess Herbeck. I'm 46 years old and I live in Front Royal, Virginia. Though I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and my heart still lives there, my side of the family still lives there. I raised all my kids to be Pittsburgh fans, Pittsburgh sports fans, just fans of the best city in the universe in general. But I've been in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia for over 20 years now. I am a mom of 4. I have 2 kids in college, 1 in high school and 1 in middle school. And I'm also a first grade teacher. I've taught every elementary grade except for 3rd grade, but my heart is in 1st grade. I love teaching kids how to read and all the excitement and craftiness and just learning light bulbs going off over the head all day long that happen in 1st grade. It's just so much fun and they just love you. My friends and family would probably describe me as outgoing, fun-loving, creative, and definitely obsessed with Survivor. I've seen every single episode of Survivor so many times. Something that no one would guess based on first meeting me. I don't know, I'm kind of an open book. I don't really hide much. I like to get to know people, get to see how people tick, and I like to do the same, with sharing with people. So there's not a whole lot that I hold back. I don't know, maybe all the random song lyrics that are floating around in my head you wouldn't know right off the bat, though that probably wouldn't take too long to figure out because I will sometimes just burst out into song in the middle of a conversation because, it'll just pop into my head and I'm like, oh yeah, this goes right on with what we were saying. Because why not? How are my outdoor skills? Well, I grew up camping. That was always like our vacation. We went camping. We never really stayed at hotels or anything like that. Though of course we weren't in tents or in my grandma's camper. We weren't, really roughing it on the ground. I do know how to make fire with the flint and steel. I'm working on getting more proficient with it. In the summer of 2024, I went up to Massachusetts and I played Outlast Season 3. I had so much fun, and after 4 days of craziness and delirium and not eating and being dirty and, as crazy as it was, as soon as the game was over, I was like, okay, I drank the Kool-Aid, like, where do I sign up for my next LRG? Everybody that I talked to in the LRG community was like, oh yeah, Reelfoot's the real deal. Until you get that call from Jeff Probst to go to Fiji, this is where it's at and you've got to try it. And I was like, of course, I'm up for the challenge. Like, let's freaking go. I'm going to let people just underestimate me. They're going to look at the 46-year-old mom of 4 who, is just so sweet and so nice and just always has a smile on her face. I'm going to let them think like, oh, she's not going to be that great in challenges, or she's, she doesn't have that much strategy, but I'm going to let them do that. I'm just going to keep that smile on my face. I'm going to make those close relationships. I'm not going to be afraid to cross tribal lines and, give some winks and some smiles and some nods and have some conversations, on the mats, or if I have to sit on the sit-out bench or during a challenge. I'm going to make those close one-on-one bonds on my original tribe, and then throughout other people throughout the game that will carry over and, help out later in the game. Start, thinking long game even from the beginning, because I'm here for the long haul, folks. Don't you worry. Can I win Reelfoot? Of course I can win Reelfoot. I plan on it. I hope, I'll send you my hat measurements for the crown, just smiling, letting them underestimate me, and sneaking up and, cutting those ties when I have to, but somehow they'll still love me so much that they just have to vote for me to win. If I get voted out first wife, it's not gonna happen. It's just no. So I'm not even gonna go there because it's not gonna happen. I am so excited for this to happen, but now all of my dogs are singing that chorus. It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting many months for this. I still have a little bit to go, but it's so close. I can taste it. I can't wait to, meet some new people, make my new, 14, 16, 18, however many people are in the cast, new best friends. Those people are going to be stuck with me for life. They're going to, we're just all going to love each other and have so much fun. But, I'll smile while I vote them out and say, all right, vote for me. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to challenge myself and looking forward to, joining the winner's circle. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon.